morning, everyone. Welcome. Things are incredible out there. Yesterday, we got messages from La Luna and Venus as they're hanging out right now. And Venus is the farthest away from the sun on the ecliptic path that the planets take because they share a path. And that's how they come into contact to one another. Now let's get a message for the feminine. I'm going to link that reading down below. I don't want this, reading to be long. So if you haven't checked that reading out yet and would like to see the messages, but basically the moon and Venus are helping us to restore all pieces of ourselves, to retrieve all pieces of ourselves. 3 of fire, birth of the light. We're birthing light right now. We're birthing more of our light. And that's a 3 of wands. And this is, we're actively manifesting. We're actively manifesting with our light and its connections. And right now it's a connection to the sun through the moon. We are connecting to the sun through the moon. And we know that moonlight is sunlight. We're connected on the flip side. This has to do with a connection on the flip side. Yod. The path to our destiny that we did not think we were taking. This is a path that, no, we never thought we would be taking this path to our destiny, but it's leading us exactly there. The 7 of water, faith. And now it is about faith. That's the main message right now. I keep hearing faith, faith, trust in faith, trust in faith in the divine, trust in faith in the change, trust in faith in the visions, trust in faith in the light, trust in faith in what you're birthing with the light, feminine. And that's what we really need to remember right now. It's trust and faith in what we're birthing with the light. And right now, it's connection. And we're working with the elements. The 6 of water. That is the 6 of cups. Soul for purification, the restoration of innocence, healing with the child. You know what? Let's get a reshuffle. Too many cards. I don't feel it. Alrighty. Strength. And there it is. There's our strength. To birth what we're birthing, to have faith, to trust in the divine, and transform. And there's the 2 serpents. And my ears ringing. This is connected to the caduceus, our healing, and the energy of the kundalini. The transformation that the feminine is going through right now and what she's birthing and the faith that she's having in the divine, in the restoration of her soul, the purification, it's connected to the masculine and what the masculine is doing and the masculine's transformation. And we're connecting right now. We're connecting through our transformations. We're connecting through the energy of the serpent going up. This is the energy now going up from the earth star to the soul star. And it's flowing through us. And why we're birthing more of our light and restoring our soul and having a soul purification is so that we can get the energy moving. There's blockages within us, within our chakras. And we need to get that energy moving through our chakras. And in order to do so, we need to heal. We need to do energy healing. And this is what we're doing. And we're moving the energy through our Kundalini. And it's so that we can be connected. So it can flow through us. And it's the balance of the dark and the light. And right now we need to retrieve all pieces of ourselves so that we are whole. To restore the balance of the dark and the light and transmute the darkness with our light. And it's connected to the 8 of water, the still waters. We're actually creating something new. And the masculine and feminine are creating here equality. They're creating connection. They're creating love. They're creating what's right. There's a rectangle to represent the masculine and a circle to represent the feminine in the shapes. And something is being created from the 8 of Cups, the still waters, and that's our reunification. We found that out at our reading, last reading, that these messages will be connected to. Now, let's see what the moon actually has to say. We are destroying to create right now. We are destroying to create, and we are creating to destroy. We 8th house, endings and beginnings. We are ending to begin again. This is the 9 of Swords, and we know from our reading that this is connected to, that I'm linking down below for anyone who hasn't checked out. We are seeing through the veil of illusion through the 9 of Swords. We're being shown. What's hidden is coming to light. And that's what this is about. Something that's hidden is coming to light. We're going to, and it will be unique and different for all of us as we're all on our own paths, healing paths. And we're going to, the veil will part and we're going to see something we need to see, and we may need to heal from that. But it's like going to allow us to have an ending in order to begin again. And we will birth the beginning from the ending. It's like the ending is all that fertile soil that we need to birth our new beginning, and we need to see what we need to see in order to do this. You know, and it's even happening in my life. You know, I've been waiting 3 years for my karmic partner to tell me he misses me. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, he phoned me up and told me he missed me. But I wanted to hear that so badly. But now it didn't have the same ring to it. It didn't have the same meaning. The meaning to it, you know, I've been waiting so long to hear those words from him. It's all I ever wanted. But now, so much has changed. It doesn't have the same meaning. It doesn't have the same ring to it. And instead of a beginning that I always wanted that to have for us, is become an ending for us. And just showing that doesn't resonate within my being anymore. And I feel very called to have a closer connection to my twin flame, even though we are in separation. I like feeling his energy more. It's allowed me to feel him more, to receive more downloads and visions of where I'm going. What's this connected to? Yeah, Aries, I am. And Aries is coming up. The season of Aries is coming up right after Pisces. And we know that we're closing out the zodiac year. Pisces is the end of the zodiac year, Pisces season. And then in Aries, we begin anew, we begin again. And this is the energy that they keep showing me, where things are going to amp up. This is where we will begin again. And look at that. There it is. Yod. Destiny. The path to our destiny was the road we were not taking. And that's the Ace of Swords reversed. But something that's hidden is coming to light. That Ace of Swords will no longer be reversed. And we will see what we need to see. The Sword of Clarity, the Sword of Light. That's our backbone for this transformation through strength. That's our backbone. Alright. Sacred Destiny. And Chiron is here with healing. To help us out. To help us out with our healing. Thank you, Chiron. Alright, where are we going? That's where we're going. Focus. Focus, Divine Feminine. Focus. Focus. Snowy Mountain Peak. Mountains traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. They also symbolize rising above mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow at the peak represents pristine clarity. Mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Many cultures believe that the tops of the mountains were resting points of the gods and celestial beings. The sacred landscape wants you to know. What you focus on is what you pull to you. So, put your attention on what is worthwhile. Concentrate on desire. One desire. Direct your intent to one thing rather than being scattered in many directions. When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you will see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. You are close to heavenly realms, and that's beautiful. And that's a lot to do thanks to Venus right now. And the magic that she's bringing with the sky, with the heavens, and connect to the heavens. You know, meditate with the sky. It will help you feel closer to the divine. And it also, we know, helps with anxiety and depression. We know what we focus on grows. So yes, we have to purge the negative. So there's sometimes we're going to focus on it because we're going to purge it. But we don't stay stuck there. We don't stay stuck there. We're raising vibration. We're purging it. So we do what we need to do to purge it. We have to detoxify it and let it out. And then we raise our vibration through music, through dancing, through connection, through spending time with nature, the sky, high vibe foods. What we focus on grows. And right now we don't want to be all scatterbrained. This is focusing on what we're birthing now with the light. This is focusing on birthing now the new. We have our ending to have our new beginning. And this energy is connected to our ancients. It's connected to our ancients. All right. Let's see where we're going. And then we're going to get one more message and we're going to head on over to the masculine reading. For those of you that would like to join me there. Alrighty. Strength confirmed. We are having strength to have third eye activations to get this energy moving through our chakras. We want it. We want it flowing. We're having third eye activations of the heart. There's the energy of the caduceus. And there's the two serpents moving up the staff. And that staff is connected to the sword of clarity, the sword of the light. What we need to see. What's hidden that's coming to light? Passion. Passion depicts a young woman riding on a great lion, wrapping her arms around him in a loving embrace as she gazes into the eyes of the observer of the card. From below, flames rise up, describing the deep passions at our earthly animal selves. From above the woman's head, vibrant energy pours down all around them, symbolizing a connection to her higher self. Together they speak to your passions, which give you strength, compassion, and self-control. This card is all about connecting to both your higher and lower self, honoring and acknowledging the two sides that make up who you are inside. It calls on you to acknowledge that you have a lower, more carnal, and a physical self, a higher mental and spiritual self. This acknowledgement implies not only discipline and control over your ego, but also mastery over your complete body of consciousness. And what's lower vibrational is being burnt away. We are no longer the serpent that eats its own tail. We're having an ending to begin again. Here is the Nine of Swords. So these are the same cards in the tarot. We are ending cruelty. That's why we're seeing through the illusion. We're ending cruelty to ourselves. We need to see what we need to see. It's time. And it has to do with our misfortunes. Because we're working with the moon to end our withdrawal, to end our confusion, and we move forward with the wheel of flow, and we have our fortune increase, and that's connected to our 10 of Pentacles and our 10 of Cups and the message we received from the moon and Venus. And this is connected to our truth. And I want you guys to see, this is also connected to the energy of the ancients. See? The Sphinx is holding the sword. We have our ending. Because we're going to begin manifesting with the elements. We have closure and the Prince of Swords. And the Prince of Swords is on a chariot. He has a scythe, the sword of clarity, and all the other elements. And that's where we are going to raise our vibration and see what we need to see. And the seed of life is there with the cocoon. We're in the cocoon stage here, but we're going to break through with our knowledge, with the information that is being imparted from us from the veil. Where are we going? We're manifesting our fortune increase. All right, it's this card right here. We're having our revelations with the Tower. And there's where we see what we need to see. We resolve our issues with the Ten of Wands. And we are growing spiritually. We grow spiritually. With the Nine of Discs, which is the Nine of Pentacles. We see something we need to see in this Nine of Pentacles. And there it is. We see love, we see connection, we see growth, we see our transformations. We literally rise. We're rising to change. We're rising to change with the flow. And that's thanks to strength. This is all thanks to strength. And this is rising as true self with the light. And what we've birthed here with the light. And it's connected to that crab. And there's our connection. There is wholeness achieved. There's the coming together of the masculine and feminine in holy union. All right, we're just going to get an oracle message. But this is really what we're doing right now, guys. We're freeing ourselves from the cage. We're resolving our issues with spirit. And it's in order to get here. It's in order to get here. banishment, hex. So we are working with diminishing negative energy. Hex, banishment. Watch out, withdraw and beware. Use discernment and take care. A fool would ignore Hex's alarm. Now banish all potential harm. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is, done. Which is wisdom. Hex comes as a warning sign for you to be wary of unwanted energies that are being directed your way. Whether you have felt drained of late or have experienced a prickly feeling, you can be sure that when Hex turns up, you have some vital banishing to do. Be sure to check in with your feelings so that you can determine what or who is sucking the life force out of you or directing negative energy your way. Do not be fearful. Instead, be strong and turn any negative into positive. Personal power. This is a time for you to take a stand and to say no more. Look more deeply into situations and don't take so much on face value. Tread carefully and keep watch for enemies who lurk in the shadows. Your discernment right now gives you a second sight, so trust your instincts and go for the kill. Hex urges you to release, get rid of, and banish anything that prevents you from walking your true path. You are protected when you heed this omen. Ignore it at your peril. Now, this is being connected to energy vampires, people who we think that they are but are not. We're seeing through that illusion, we're seeing the truth. Your energy is being drained by another's negative behavior. Beware of jealousy. Choose friends wisely. Look deeper in offer a situation. Something is too good to be true or time to walk away. So this is what we're being shown through the veil. What is not in alignment with us and the negative forces within our life that are not allowing us to heal, harmonize, and raise our vibration. And we do the work to heal from that and to keep creating our authentic tune on our path. Because we're really raising vibration. And where are we going? So we're going to heal from the negative energy within our life. And remember, for all of us, it's going to be different as we're all on our own unique paths. But you can get the main message of what we are doing. We are cleansing negative energy and toxicity from our life. Because this is about our fortune increase, our best lives. Alright, so this is where we're going. I love it because we're balancing. And there it is. This is all about the balance right now. The flow. Yin and yang. Maybon gives us dark and light. Candles lit, one black, one white. Important to shine out far and wide and honor our shadow side. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is, done. Which is wisdom. At this time of acknowledgement of the fruit harvest, you are reminded that you too are a part of nature. Therefore, it is harvest time for you as well. What seeds did you plant in your life this year? Have they come to fruition? What did you need to do to bring or release in order to move forward? Maybon asks you to reach into your very own storehouse to seek balance within. If you're feeling restless, emotional, or out of sorts, then call upon Maybon to restore the balance in your life. Work with all elements in ritual and magic in equal measure and honor each equally on your altar for a time, until you find a healthy balance in all things. Embrace any aspects of self which are devoid of light, and eliminate only which does not serve you, with gratitude and lessons learned. Once balance is achieved, rest and enjoy the fruits of your personal harvest. And this is the main message right now. We're retrieving all pieces of self, dark and light, and we need to retrieve the dark too, so we can transmute the negative that's not working and use the rest for fuel. It's part of us. It's part of who we are. Reflect upon the past. Upset or happiness is caused by an imbalance in your life. Eliminate anything, anyone who upsets the equilibrium Embrace and get to fully know your shadow side. Hold on to the only lessons from the past. Hold on only to the lessons from your past hurts and seize the fruits of your labor. So it's just the lessons now. It was experience in order to get to what we were creating, to where we're going. And I know, guys, it's really hard to let go of lower vibrational people sometimes because we care. But to live our best lives, sometimes we need to do. And do what you feel called to do. Do always what you feel called to do. Go within. You know, I have had to remove lower vibrational people that I have loved in my life, but they were just dragging me down to the point. And I mean, I was related to them, but they were dragging me down to the point where my happiness was not allowed. And that's just not okay. So I needed to cultivate happiness. So, you know, doing the harder things sometimes is what we need to do, but this is about our best lives. And, you know, when one door closes, another door opens. Autumn equinox is a day when daylight and darkness are in balance with each other before the darker days come. As we circle the wheel of life, we give thanks to our Earth Mother for this harvest of the fruits. This is a time of going within to reflect on the months beforehand and to count on blessings for the abundance that has been bestowed upon us. And this is, we're going to bear fruit from our ending. We will bear fruit from our ending. It's not like it's just nothing. And a lot of it is fertile soil for our new beginning. It's having all this experience in order to create with different patterning. And you know, when we let go of people that are lower vibrational in our life because they're energy vampires, we still can hold space for them with love. It's not like, you know, it's just negative. No, we hold space for them with love. And if, you know, they transform in their life and they heal and they harmonize and they raise their vibration, you know, you hold space. You hold space for, I believe, all of us the opportunity and chance to do so. But we need to do what we need to do to protect our energy, because we are here to heal, harmonize, and raise the vibration for humanity and Mother Earth. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. And tomorrow's Leap Day. It's a special day. We're going to be having a special reading. See you.